Yes. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2.
No, that's down.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Michael Brantley. This will look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-1 home. Two out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan Toronto.
So digging in now, Donovan Solano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex.
Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch. Dickerson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Bregman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First offering on its way. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Greinke, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is again.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Greinke looks in. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out in the end. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Zach Greinke. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The pitch. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer. Here comes the first pitch. Springer, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Houston. Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Dubon.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Brantley into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
That swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Dickerson. first pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1 on its way.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And that is into right field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The catcher, number 28.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. 1 run scores. This will kick up against the wall now. 2 runs score. And a relay home. But this throw is well up the line, and 3 runs have scored.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zack Greinke. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Austin Pruitt is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 51, Austin Pruitt.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer looking up, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Correa is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. 3 innings complete. Giants out in front here, 8-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Astros leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Coming to the plate now, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1 to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in once again, Alex Dickerson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer looking up. And it's gone into the arcade section. solo shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Korebeast.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he sends it on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Austin Pruitt. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and two, here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Giants 9 and the Astros 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. The pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one down now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lined hard to center field. Springer is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty. 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Out of play. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
to short, hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Mauricio Dubon.
The center fielder, Mauricio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
In now, Johnny Cueto. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now to the plate, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 58.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 6 full. Giants on top 10-2. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. fastball well outside. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gurriel.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Martin Maldonado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston, and the lead stays at 8. It's last half of the 7th here, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Springer, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Now batting.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. This is line to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Wilmer Flores will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. A runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
The center fielder, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mauricio Dubon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. To short, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 11 and the Astros 2. Wilmer Flores will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
Yordan Alvarez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Alvarez.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
George Springer the next to hit, and Cueto starts him out with strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Scorched to third. Oh, look at Longo. Got him.
Now back, second baseman.
Now in the box, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder is 23.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Joe Smith.
Austin Slater is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Springer on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
So in now for San Francisco, Donovan Solano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Throw into second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one run is in to score on the play.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run. Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Settling in now, Carlos Correa, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder,
In now, Kyle Tucker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kyle Tucker is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Johnny Cueto gets the W on the mound. Zach Greinke was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.